Hi guys, and welcome back to the Dream Team channel. This is Jamie. It's the first video I've actually done in quite a while, as I've been busy with work and university and stuff like that. Day-to-day life, you know how it is, and yeah, just here and there and whatever. Don't really care. Anyways, Jimmy, so why bring up a new video? Well, here we go, guys. So basically, in the background, we'll be playing a bit of FIFA. There's this Hull City career mode that I have done, in 21-22 season. Really enjoying it at the moment, so fuck it, I'm gonna play it. So basically, the reason why I'm doing this today, guys, is because I thought that I would do something a little bit different. I'm gonna say about my background with football and like how I became a fan of football. As a lot of you, well, I don't know if many people know this, but if you've watched my Ultimate Team game that I played on Legendary, or Ultimate, sorry, I'm a Hull City fan, and I didn't really want to tell people that because of the fact that I didn't want this channel to be focused on Hull City. Like I usually see it with like Spencer FC. He's a very big West Ham fan. You know, he does a lot of stuff with West Ham, which is good because he's a well respected guy in the fact of he's got a very big channel. That's what I'm trying to say. So he can do, and you know, he's a Real Oviedo fan, which is fan. I'm actually a shareholder. I put some money in whenever, so I've got the affiliation with them, I suppose, as well. But I don't bang on about them. No. But I didn't really want to focus this channel too much on Hull City. But I thought I'd do a little thing about my experiences with football, and like I'm a supporter. I've only ever played like one match ever at Sunday League because I was a rugby league player. Where I'm born and brought up and everything like that, for me, rugby league was a lot more emphasised because I'm quite a big guy. You know, I used to play second row, and I used to play as rugby union as well. But yeah, I was pushed onto that kind of thing. So and it was quite hard to get into football actually because of the fact that the only people that like football were my friends at school. You see, my dad wasn't actually a massive football fan, but my dad did support Arsenal, and that's the first team that I was ever associated with. Because of the fact that he supported Arsenal. I remember years ago, and obviously like I was saying, this is like from the start of my journey in football to the present. I don't know how long this video is going to take. It might take 2-3 episodes, but I thought I'd get it out. It's something I want to enjoy making as well, you know. So basically, as you know, I'm a Hull City fan. It's Pele. And my dad started me off with Arsenal, and I liked Arsenal the way they played. It was just before the I think it was either just before or the season where they got Invincibles. The first match I can ever remember watching though was the final between Arsenal and Southampton when Arsenal won 1-0, I believe. I think it was Robert Perez. I could be completely and utterly wrong, but yeah, I'll get in. I really enjoyed watching Arsenal. I also enjoyed watching Man United. I watched them in the final of the FA Cup against Millwall as well. And even though there was a year between them two games, I really found a love for those two teams. During that time, though, I went to my first ever live football game with one of my neighbours. Well, my dad, my neighbour, and his granddad. We went to a football game at our local stadium, a local team as well. He got me properly into Hull City. He is the reason why I am a Hull. Well, he is one of the reasons why I'm a Hull City fan, and that's a lad called Jordan. And I went to my first ever game. I sat in the east stand of the KC Stadium, and I watched Hull versus Carlisle on the 12th of October 2003. I've still got the ticket to this day, and I'm happy I do actually. And that was the first ever game I went to. We won 2-1. Ben Burgess and Jamie Forrester scored in that game, and from there, you know, it was just I didn't realise what I was getting myself into at the time. Was in Division 3, the old Division 3. Now it's League 2. That season we won promotion. We finished second. The year after, we won promotion to League 1. I was actually part of this like training thing for Hull City as well that used to happen at the KC AstroTurfs and stuff like that, and we used to get free tickets to League 1. But to be fair with you, between that time and about 2010, I must have gone to about 20-25 games, you know. The reason being for that as well is not because of the fact that I'm not a loyal fan, because that's untrue, you know. I love Hull City, but it was the fact that we couldn't afford it, you know. Unless you're from I, we're from the Hull area, but if you're from Hull, you'll understand that Hull isn't the most rich place in the world. You know, obviously get upper class and all that shit, but you know, at the time we couldn't afford, you know, a season pass or tickets regularly. So when I did get games, it was mainly freebies or it was one-offs. Like I went to the Chelsea game when I was in the Championship the last season before. I think before we got promoted. Yeah, because JJ Kocher was playing. That's right. And you know, we lost 4-0 to Chelsea. Fucking Scott Sinclair scored twice. I mean, fuck me. But it was the game. Literally, we played that game about a day or two after fucking Jose Mourinho resigned for the first time with Chelsea, and Avram Grant took over. But anyway, we're fucking going away from there. So basically, I didn't really go to that many games for the 2008 World Cup, 2008 playoff final when obviously Hull City got the famous 1-0 win through Dean Windass's fucking screaming effort. I was at my mate Luke's house, and Luke played a massive part in my football journey, you know. But obviously we'll get onto that a bit later. And so basically, from that time till now, till about 2010, was in the Premiership from 2008. Obviously we got back-to-back promotions from the old Division 3, League 2 and League 1. So we finished second both seasons. Got into the Championship. We had a few seasons in the Championship, and we didn't really do much. We had Phil Parkinson, who I can't remember where he's gone now, but he was the manager of Bradford. He took them to the League Cup final when they lost against Swansea. But we had him as manager, and then I can't remember who we had a manager. Nigel Pearson? No, it wasn't Nigel Pearson. Phil Brown straight away. I can't even remember. I can't remember. I'll have to look that one up for you guys. I'm sorry about that. That's my fucking shit knowledge there. So yeah, Phil Parkinson brought in players like Michael Turner, who would play a massive part in Hull City's season history even, and you know, I got to go to a fair few games. I didn't go to loads that season, and you know, I mean, like I say, it was all through money aspect. I was still at school. I wasn't earning anything. Mum and Dad was obviously not that well off. You know, we couldn't afford it. But it all changed when I left school. I got a job pretty instantly from leaving school. And one of my mates, Jake, who I've known for years, me and Jake go back long, well, fucking years. Same with Luke, you know, and his season pass came available because he was becoming actually a steward at KC Stadium, and fucking finish. He rang me up one day and just went, "Oh, my mum wants to know if you want to go to be a season pass holder, and we've just been relegated from the Premier League at this time." And I went, "Yeah, go on then, fuck it, yeah." And I've managed to scrape some money together. I got it as actually a joint Christmas present as well. My mum and dad paid a bit towards my Christmas present, and yeah, so I got to go watch Hull City for a full season, and I was loving it. I was absolutely loving it. And then I went to my first ever away game, technically away game, with my next door but one neighbour Nathan and his family, who obviously I'm still in contact with. Same with Jake as well, because you know those people have been there for a long time for us footballing wise, and you know, we all went to Doncaster Rovers. We lost 3-1. Nick Barmby scored his 100th goal, and you know, it was a great day. Even though we lost, you know, and I mean, fucking hell, what kind of contrast that is. Like Hull City are in the Premier League now, and fucking finish again. Shit, Donny Rovers just got relegated to fucking League 2, which is a shame because they're a fucking great team at Doncaster. Anyways, I went to my first game, and the next season, that was my first away game, and the next season, Jake said to us, you know, basically that he couldn't keep it up. He couldn't keep up his season pass. He couldn't keep doing work at stewarding for Hull City. So I said, okay, that's fine then. Then one of my friends, Kieran, I went to college with and I'd been to school with, I asked him and he said, yeah, let's do it. So I went for a season with Kieran. There wasn't much going on that season, to be fair with you. And I think that was the season where Nick Barmby came in charge after Nigel Pearson left us, and then I was talking to Kieran one day, and he just went, "Look, Jamie, I'm not renewing, basically." So, right, fair enough, mate. So, 2 season passes, 2 different, you know, years. I was like, for fuck's sake, I'm never gonna find somewhere just to sit with myself, you know, with my mates or whatever. And I've got one of my best mates called Luke, and Luke's obviously on this channel as well. Luke is in 93, and I was just talking to Luke one day, and I was went, do you fancy getting a season pass with us, Luke? Obviously, it didn't go down as easy as that, but he went, yeah, basically, yeah, fuck it, let's go get a season pass. We're both earning, you know, we both can sustain it. Let's go do it. So I'm just gonna leave this episode here, guys. I know it's a bit of a cliffhanger, fucking bollocks. But yeah, this in the next episode we'll continue with this and like how, you know, how many games I go to and everything like that, and just a real like rundown of everything. It'll be great. Don't worry about it, guys. See you later, guys, and make sure you like and subscribe for more content.